Proverbs 22 verse 9 says, "The generous will themselves be blessed, for they share their food with the poor." This verse speaks volumes. It reminds us of a simple yet profound truth. Generosity begets blessings. It's a principle as old as time. When we give to others, we open ourselves up to receive. This verse isn't just about material possessions. It's about a spirit of giving. It's about having a heart that desires to bless others. When we live with open hands, we invite God's blessings into our lives. Generosity is not confined to grand gestures or significant donations. It can be as simple as a smile, a kind word, or a helping hand. These small acts of kindness can have a ripple effect, spreading positivity and goodwill far beyond the initial act. Every act of generosity, no matter how small, contributes to a culture of giving and compassion. It fosters a sense of community and interconnectedness, reminding us that we are all part of a larger whole. When we give, we not only help others, but we also enrich our own lives. The joy and satisfaction that come from helping others can be deeply fulfilling, creating a sense of purpose and meaning. Generosity also has the power to inspire others. When people see acts of kindness and giving, they are often moved to do the same. This creates a chain reaction of goodwill, spreading kindness and compassion throughout our communities. Throughout history, we have seen countless examples of how generosity can bring people together and create positive change. In times of crisis, it is often the generous spirit of individuals and communities that helps us overcome challenges and rebuild. Generosity is a timeless truth that transcends cultures, religions, and generations. It is a universal principle that speaks to the core of our humanity, reminding us of our shared responsibility to care for one another. No matter where we come from or what we believe, the act of giving unites us. It bridges, divides, and fosters understanding, creating a more compassionate and connected world. As we reflect on the words of Proverbs 22 verse 9, let us remember the power of generosity. Let us strive to live with open hearts and open hands, always ready to give and to receive. In doing so, we not only invite blessings into our own lives, but also contribute to a world that is kinder, more compassionate, and more connected. This is the timeless truth that Proverbs 22 verse 9 so beautifully captures. Let us embrace this truth and make generosity a cornerstone of our lives. For in giving we truly receive, and in blessing others, we find ourselves blessed beyond measure. Generosity isn't about giving out of obligation, it's about giving from the heart. It's about seeing a need and wanting to meet it. It's about sharing what we have, whether big or small, with joy and willingness. True generosity comes from a place of love. It recognizes that we are all connected. When we help others, we are ultimately helping ourselves. We are building a better world, one act of kindness at a time. The Bible tells us that it is more blessed to give than to receive. When we are generous, we experience a joy that cannot be found in any other way. We are filled with a sense of purpose and fulfillment. Our generosity also inspires others to be more giving. It creates a ripple effect of kindness that spreads throughout our communities and beyond. It's a beautiful cycle of giving and receiving. Proverbs 22 verse 9 specifically mentions sharing food with the poor. Food is essential for life. When we share our food, we are sharing life itself. We are showing compassion and care for those who are struggling. Even small acts of generosity can make a big difference. A simple meal can provide nourishment and hope to someone in need. It can be a reminder that they are not forgotten, that they are loved. Section 5. Eyes that see, hands that help. In a world that often feels disconnected, the power of human connection cannot be overstated. Our eyes, when they truly see, can recognize the struggles and needs of those around us. Our hands, when they reach out, can offer support and comfort in ways that words sometimes cannot. This chapter is dedicated to exploring the profound impact of generosity and the myriad ways we can embody it in our daily lives. Generosity is about more than just giving money or things. It's about sharing a part of ourselves with others. When we give, we are not just transferring material goods. We are sharing our compassion, our empathy, and our humanity. Whether it's a warm meal to someone who is hungry, a piece of clothing to someone who is cold, or simply sharing a meal with family and friends, these acts of giving create bonds that strengthen our communities and our relationships. It's about seeing the needs around us and being willing to lend a helping hand. Sometimes the most significant acts of generosity are the simplest ones, helping someone carry a heavy bag, distributing supplies to those in need, or even offering a friendly handshake can make a world of difference. These small gestures show that we are paying attention, that we care, and that we are willing to step in and help when needed. It's about offering our time, our talents, and our resources to make a difference in the lives of others. Volunteering for a community project, using our musical talents to raise funds for a cause, or tutoring a child who needs help with their studies are all ways we can contribute. Each of us has unique gifts and abilities, and when we use them to help others, we create a ripple effect of positivity and change. We can practice generosity in countless ways. The opportunities to give are endless, and they are all around us. From volunteering at a local charity to planting trees in a community garden, to simply holding the door open for someone, every act of kindness counts. These actions, no matter how small, contribute to a culture of generosity and care. We can volunteer at a local charity. Charities and nonprofit organizations are always in need of volunteers to help sort donations, serve food, or clean up parks. By giving our time, we support these organizations in their mission to help those in need and improve our communities. We can visit the sick or elderly. Many people in nursing homes or hospitals feel isolated and lonely. A visit from a friend, family member, or even a kind stranger can brighten their day and provide much-needed companionship. Reading to a sick person, spending time with an elderly resident, or simply being there to listen can make a significant difference in their lives. We can offer words of encouragement to someone who is feeling down. Sometimes, all it takes to lift someone's spirits is a kind word or a note of encouragement. Whether it's comforting a friend who is going through a tough time, giving a motivational speech to inspire others, or writing a heartfelt letter, our words have the power to heal and uplift. Every act of kindness, no matter how small, has the power to change someone's day or even their life. A simple gesture, like giving a flower to a stranger, helping someone stand up after a fall, or sharing a moment of laughter and a hug with friends, can have a profound impact. These moments of connection remind us of our shared humanity and the importance of being there for one another. In the end, it's these acts of kindness and generosity that create a more compassionate and connected world. Section 6. Generosity's Ripple Effect. Have you ever noticed how generosity inspires more generosity? When we are generous, it not only blesses the recipient but also ourselves and those who witness our actions. It creates a ripple effect spreading outward like waves on a pond. When we see someone being generous, it inspires us to be more generous ourselves. It reminds us of the joy that comes from giving. It softens our hearts and makes us more aware of the needs of those around us. Section 7. A life richly blessed. Living a generous life is not always easy. It requires us to step outside of our comfort zones. It challenges us to put the needs of others before our own. But the rewards are immeasurable. When we live generously, we experience a level of joy and fulfillment that we could never achieve on our own. We discover the true meaning of abundance. We realize that it is in giving that we truly receive. Section 8. The Gift That Keeps on Giving. This chapter delves into the profound impact of generosity, a virtue that transcends time and space. It is a force that binds us together, creating a ripple effect that touches countless lives. Generosity is a gift that keeps on giving. When we give, we not only enrich the lives of others but also our own. The act of giving, whether it be a simple smile, a helping hand, or a thoughtful gift, has the power to transform our world. It blesses the giver, the receiver, and everyone who witnesses it. The beauty of generosity lies in its ability to create connections between people from all walks of life. It bridges gaps, fosters understanding, and builds a sense of community. It creates a more compassionate, caring, and just world. When we come together to support one another, we lay the foundation for a society where kindness and empathy are the norm. Volunteering at a food bank, participating in community projects, or simply lending a hand to a neighbor in need are all acts of generosity that contribute to a better world. It is the key to unlocking a life of true abundance and joy. True wealth is not measured by material possessions but by the richness of our relationships and the joy we bring to others. When we give freely and selflessly, we experience a sense of fulfillment that no amount of money can buy. Let us all strive to live generously, not out of obligation, but out of love. Genuine generosity comes from the heart. It is not about seeking recognition or expecting something in return. It is about making a positive impact on the lives of others simply because we care. Let us look for opportunities to share what we have with others, whether it be our time, our talents, or our resources. Every act of kindness, no matter how small, contributes to a culture of generosity. By sharing our skills, knowledge, and resources, we can inspire others to do the same, creating a cycle of giving that benefits everyone. Imagine a world where everyone practiced generosity daily, a world where people looked out for one another, where acts of kindness were the norm, and where everyone felt valued and supported. This is the world we can create through our collective efforts. Generosity is not limited to grand gestures. It can be as simple as offering a listening ear to someone who needs to talk, sharing a meal with a friend, or helping a stranger in need. These small acts of kindness add up, creating a powerful force for good. Let us embrace the spirit of generosity in all aspects of our lives. Let us teach our children the importance of giving and model this behavior for future generations. By doing so, we can ensure that the gift of generosity continues to thrive and make a difference in the world. In conclusion, generosity is indeed the gift that keeps on giving. It enriches our lives, strengthens our communities, and creates a more compassionate world. Let us all commit to living generously, spreading kindness, and making a positive impact on the lives of others every day. Section 9. Go forth and be generous. Remember the words of Proverbs 22:9. The generous will be blessed. They will experience the joy of giving and the fulfillment of making a difference in the world. Go forth and be generous. The world needs your kindness. Let your light shine. Let your love flow. Be a source of hope and blessing to all those around you. The world will be a brighter place because of your generosity.